What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be watching The Flash episode 2 of the final season. The last episode did end up, the Red Death doing the kind of running and coming to screen, and they showed that the Red Death symbol. I think that was kind of cool. And they did, just kind of set up the entire series. So, the entire few episodes, because the Red Death is going to be in the for 5 episodes. So until somebody else comes and becomes a villain, basically the second arc for the series. So guys, if you do end up enjoying the reaction, make sure that you do leave a like and subscribe. It's free, it's really helpful. And let's check out the second episode to the final season of The Flash.
What's happening here?
Actually, it's kind of a long and very confusing story.
One which we are happy to share.
To be honest, I never really liked him.
The third Snow Sister?
Barry, do you remember the time that you found out Caitlin was trying to bring back Frost? You destroyed her lab.
I didn't have a choice.
The point...
Where is she?
Caitlin's dead, Barry.
What?
That's impossible.
Seriously? Seriously, in the last season, and okay, let's see if this will wake your plan.
Especially with, everything else that's happened lately.
We know what happened. You don't need to flashback it. We know. Please stop doing everything a flashback.
Allegra, look, about what happened, I just want you
I
to
think
know.
we should focus on Caitlin first. And then, when this is all done.
Yeah.
You okay?
Mm-mm.
When Barry called, he said Mark has a plan to get Caitlin back.
Yeah, and it's not going to work.
Close to our only problem.
Oh, we stop doing this. Stop making flashback. We know. Seriously, guys, what do you think about this flashback? I don't like it. Doesn't need to happen all the time.
The stronger your new abilities become, the more it puts you on the front line. God knows you can handle anything, but I'm still worried about who or what is coming after the woman I love and the mother of my...
Yeah, the child we haven't seen since like season 5.
I can't handle losing you.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
You have something I need.
Partly.
Tell your boss I'll be back.
Oh, so the same as, Captain Boomerang.
Yes. Very. I'm sorry.
Yep. Listen to your bosses.
You are a part of this team now,
No, he doesn't need to be part of the team.
but you need to have ours.
There are a lot of people in this team.
More going rogue. Mark.
if you let us in. We work together.
That is why I have to finish these. So I can keep him safe. The only way that I can.
You're going to kill the punk witch?
Yeah, he's going to attempt doing that.
And Central City has more meta violence per capita than any other city in the world.
You're not a killer, I can tell.
You don't know me.
Actually, and I can say this quite truthfully, I vote to bring back Frost. Mark's right. Caitlin chose for us. This was her plan, so choosing Frost honors her. Right, Chuck?
Chuck does not agree with this.
Sorry, but no. Look, when Deathstorm brought my dad back, it taught me one thing, that resurrecting the dead is unnatural. Hey, now, I don't want to choose, but if I...
It's 3-1. I just need more time to think about it.
Think about it all you want, boss man. But in 8 hours, I'm doing this, with or without you, and if you try to stop me, you'll have no one but yourself to blame for the fallout.
He can blame me.
I really don't like Mark at all. With the regime.
A family. Now you're being torn apart and it's all my fault? I wish I'd never been born.
He's gone after the fiddler.
If he's still hurt, why didn't he ask for help? He doesn't want your help. He finally made his choice.
Yeah, he wants to kill her.
Does it look like I'm playing for the last time? Where is Hartley? Right away! Hartley, I knew if I put the squeeze on your squeeze, you'd show up sooner or later. Just in time, too, because I was starting to get bored of torturing your employees.
She killed them all. The whole crew.
Did I mention that there are fates worse than...
No. Yeah, they're not dead. Of course.
It's over, Fiddler. You're powerless. You made the right choice.
And reset things in the process.
Hey.
You saved a lot of lives today. What do you want to do with the fiddler?
Why? Why give him the... Oh, Kevin Boomerang.
Wandering around like a lost puppy. You alright there?
No. We got what we came for. Now let's get the hell out of here.
It was Mercer. He took the fiddler.
Oh yeah, they wanted the countries. For white people to do.
Name's Andrea Vatsik.
Helped a new friend.
Next time I see you, I am taking you down. Mark.
Yeah, he's becoming a super villain now.
Looks like you're back to 100%.
Stop training. Is Mark gonna be okay?
I hope so.
And the episode is over. Oh, we still have this.
It's ready.
Oh, that's what they wanted the, at least candidate for.
Central City, the Flash disgraced me. Now all of you will pay the price. And justice will be served.
Okay. Okay, guys, that was the Flash episode 2. And I think this episode is not exactly as interesting as the promos made it out to be. Is it a terrible episode? It is a good one. It's a good episode. But it lets the death of just a feeling like it's a final season. This, in fact, this episode, this first and second episode, they fail on delivering the feeling that we are watching the final season. Maybe I'm just the only one who's feeling it, but that's how I feel about this first and second episodes. Anyway, the storyline of the episode 2 was sort of made out, its focus is more on Kellen, and I can understand why they chose to do that. I think I would also try to do that, but I think at the same time too, they also tried, the thing with the Adley and the Gauntlet, the purpose of doing that. But this is the thing that I think the show has been doing that for sort of long and doesn't realize that it's sort of boring. Is that they try to drag out things that can only happen in less than 10 minutes to get to 40 minutes. That's the boring part about it. The thing about the Gauntlet and all that, they could have just make sure that and the new video takes it in the first time they made, then they could find a way why they do it, and figure out that it is just have a good pace, make it the feeling. But they failed on doing that. I would say right now that they're going to do it in the in the third episode, but from the promos and the the trailers for the third episode, it seems like they're also going to drag out how they're going to find out. It's not really giving us anything that is interesting, just to feel like this is a good final season. Right now seems like just like any other season. Hopefully the last episodes will be good. Either the way that I could see them going, I think that will be the best route. I mean, this is based on my own opinion. It might be bad for you, but for me, I think we could have the first episode. Retell the first episode. We could have seen Red Death actually killing people. I don't know why I think, but I think it will be great for the feeling that this season or Red Death is dangerous. Right now, he is just saying things and torturing his own employees, the people that we don't really care about it all, and that's not really good. I mean, this is the way I think it would be the best of all out of all. I'm going to just speculate, and first of all, let's see what they're trying to do. But they're trying to give him the vibe of Zoom. But remember that the only thing that you actually enjoy Zoom, the only thing that I like him too, I think majority of people do love Zoom, it's because of the attempt to develop him. The 22, was it 22 or 21? Maybe, I think it was 23 actual episodes to develop Zoom. You get to see his past and everything. You get to see him do stupid things, catch bullets. Or I also we get to see him break Barry's back. We get to see him torture the main character, the person that we love. We get to see that, and they're trying to do that in that sort of way, building upon that. like the beauty. So in the first episode, just up to the last, you get to see him, to say these words that you can all just keep like, oh, I can't wait to see. So in the next episode, yeah, that was cool. And also the episode you had the interesting villains. These episodes, villains are seeing they're just reusing the same villains that we have seen just from before Crisis and all that. So there's not much of an anticipation to see what these minor villains are capable of doing, because we already know what they're capable of doing. So yeah, that is another flaw. But one of the things that I would actually go on, if I know that this character Red Death, I'm only gonna use them for 5 episodes, I would utilize that in a way that the last 2 episodes should be Red Death, the 4th episode should be Red Death sort of kind of winning, then obviously the 5th episode the team who wins. That's kind of obvious. Maybe it doesn't actually win, but sort of feel like a victory, yeah. Then the first episode, I'll structure it like this first time we do see a Red Death, but this time the team will also see like us just see him the first time, and you get to see him Red Death do bad things, so that you can build on that, oh, I don't know how they're going to deal with this. And also these people, like these minor villains, can also be helping Red Death. Flash can actually deal with Red Death alone instead of the entire team, so that you can just get to see them fighting, just alone running. We want to see those scenes. I'm not the only one, I know. And the entire team will be dealing with this minor, the Captain Bomber and Fiddler. They could be dealing with well, we don't have Frost anymore, so and the 5B2, so I guess Allegra and Chess will be dealing with them. Maybe CCU too. I mean, she has those powers. Yeah, that these teams don't really like them much. Miss Frost and 5B, but yeah, we'll get this. So the minor team, the B villains will be fighting this, and Flash and the Red Dead get to see that in the first episode. Just imagine. Just imagine that. I'm just I'm not a writer, but having that like the first time this episode, you could only see that we cannot see who the winner between Flash and Red Dead, but we get to see a cool fight. That's what I want. That's the first episode should be been about. The thing with the time logo, it was cool, but you know what I feel about it. You've seen the first reaction to that. Then this episode 2, like this episode, what I think it could have been about, it would have been focusing on more of this team actually dealing or trying to find out how is this happening. Not finding how they can defeat Red Death yet. No, actually I think they could actually come out with an idea that this is how we're going to defeat Red Death. Think about it. They could actually come out with it. Then the first part, the first part of the season, we actually get to see, not season, I mean the second episode, the first part of it, we get to see this team struggle to find a way to navigate these villains where they actually are. Then at the end of the episode, there's no the B team, we can remove them. Then we get to see big, overconfidence. This team, they told them we could do this and do this. Actually having a plan, sort of thinking that it could work, but the thing, he's just like any other super villain with super speed. Then they go after him, they try to attack him. Then this time, they don't win. The plan fails miserably. Barry gets beaten up. No, and somehow Red Death might actually think he won. I don't know how they could have done this. Maybe Barry would actually run away this time, and come back. And I think this should happen in the first part, 15 minutes. Then Barry would actually see Red Death is actually dangerous. So if the fight is actually good, you can actually see that Red Death is very dangerous, that Barry has no chance. And we cannot say like Red Death is fast. I think we're tired of that, but we to see you do something cool, something different, something that makes him more like above Barry. Even Barry is like 8 or 9 years experience. We can see that this guy is actually from the future years. We have seen that he is kind of giving these guys the new technology, right? So could he done that for himself and beat Barry on that? And for me, I think that would be cool. Then this part, the second half, Barry would actually go and find somebody, we came here, we know that a lot of people are going to come in this season. They could actually, it would be cool. I mean, the Arrowverse has a lot of characters. Could find Supergirl or somebody else. Just imagine it. Let's just say Supergirl, right? Green Arrow stayed, so I don't know how they're bringing him back. I know it's coming like in episode 9, but they could actually bring back Supergirl. Then they could do this fight against Red Death. Kara, doing this with the eyes. I know. I don't think Melissa Benoist is going to appear in this season. We haven't got a confirmation yet, but just imagine that. I'm just throwing ideas there. If they can get Supergirl, they can actually find somebody else. Maybe actually bring back Jay Garrick. The Flash or somebody else with speed or who can actually keep up when they're doing the fight, so that it could be better and the team up with the who has team up against Red Death. But okay, actually at the end of the fight we still see Red Death winning the fight. Just emphasize that Red Death is very, very dangerous. Emphasize that. The third episode, it will be focusing more on Red Death and why he is doing this. You see, if this episode does not need to have a big fight and all that, maybe we can actually see a fight, but maybe it's better will be dealing with somebody else different, the powers and all that. Or else on the other side, we to see Red Death and the purpose of why he's doing this and get a flashback. We all know that the actress who played Batwoman, that Batwoman series is actually Red Death. So we could actually see that it is because of Barry who did this and that. That's why he's coming to Central City, trying to do whatever reason they give him. Doesn't really matter. I don't really care much about the reasons. As long as it is good, but give a backstory that is fulfilling. You can see Red Death in trouble. Okay, Batwoman and everyone else, is dead because Barry did something in the future. Just tear up with something from the past and say this is because of you. We do this and everyone I loved died and this and that, and I vowed to become Red Death and come and take revenge or stop you right now in the present so that you cannot do this in the future. I don't know how that works, but I'm just coming out with the idea. We can just get a cool backstory. The episode 3 could actually focus on that, giving us a little bit depth about Red Death. You see, and you can actually feel something about Red Death. Can actually say, okay, I understand why Red Death is doing this. I mean, killing people, like we would have seen in the first episode if they went the route like I said before. But you say, okay, I understand. I mean, killing people is not good, but yeah, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I understand. I feel you. I actually feel where you come from. You lost somebody dear to you, and a lot of things happened to you terribly. We could actually have a good backstory, just like that. In the fourth episode, for me personally, I've said this before, but this time Red Death makes a major move, like a move that he actually wins. If not, I don't know, but I feel like he should actually be mini share, because Red Death used to be main, it used to be main. I'm just saying he, and also he sounds like a main in the series, so yeah. We could just actually see winning the fight, going against every team. Just imagine this. Everyone, Barry, we look for Cecile, maybe Joel, maybe not. I don't know about how Joe deals. Maybe actually Joe shouldn't be there. He should show up, but he shouldn't be there. We see Cecile, just Allegra. Aris, I know, Aris should be with Joe, I think. Doing something else. I don't know whatever they do, but should be somewhere else. In the end, Barry, these 4 characters actually battling, having a fight with a Red Death, and they all get beat up to this extreme. And the only, just imagine all of these people get even Barry too, and they go back to Star Labs, and these people, other 3, like Allegra, Cecile, and Chester, they don't have super healing like Barry, so Barry is the actual one who gets to, heal faster than the rest of them. And this also makes sense for Barry alone again to fight Red Death alone. I think we only want Barry to be the hero because this is the show about the Flash. So yeah, these characters, like second characters, supporting characters should play this kind of roles, so that Barry can actually end up fighting Red Death alone. And we could see that that happens in the 4th episode. In the 5th episode, these people are still damaged or still healing, so they can go back to the battlefield. Maybe the Sam again looks for help, but I think he should fight again alone this time. And this time, I think he shouldn't have a plan. He should just go to the battlefield and fight Red Death. And this time he actually wins, or whatever way he wins. But we get to see like a 5 to 10 minutes fight, a cool one, just a dangerous cool one. And these people doing, I mean, just it's cool. And this is how they could. I know the Red Death is going to be 5 episodes, and I think this is how they should have done it. Do you agree with me, guys? That would have been a much better story, right? For me, I think that would have been a better, much structured story, a cool one. I don't know why they do this. This is not. It's just mediocre. It's just no key episode again. Like I said, so guys, comment down below. Was my idea really better than what they are giving out? If you do end up watching up to this end, listening to the entire thing I just said, would that have been much better? Yeah, I think it would. For me, it would be much better than what they're giving us. But hopefully, episode 3, I've seen the trailer. Episode 3, baiting up with the villains or rogues, and that guy, the bald black guy, who likes the chains. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, I forgot. And others people we've seen before, villains we've seen before, teaming up with the bear and going undercover and trying to figure out what Red Death is up to. That's entirely what they came out with for the 3rd episode. That's what it is going to focus about. I'm already disappointed even though I haven't seen the episode. Hopefully this happens for the first 15 minutes, then we'll get actually to see something else that is cool. But I'm just gonna say it. I feel like I'm going to be disappointed with the entire season of the final season of The Flash. I'm already disappointed with the first 2 seasons. But yes. We just take what we get. There's nothing we can do. Because if you end up sticking around up to this end, make sure that you do leave a like. Also subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts about this episode. I think it was okay, but you do comment down below what you think about it. And hopefully you do stay safe, and also stay around, just subscribe. And guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, and goodbye.